See, say you just became a monk, right? So you just gave away all your belongings. You're now in a monastery. Toilet conditions are bad. You're sleeping on the floor. And there's a dude there who you don't even know taking care of you. And it's like, oh, you can sit here and meditate. You know, it's like, who are you? You don't know me. You don't know me. And then they shaved your hair, you know? So now the annihilation aspect of nirvana is kind of something that can give you ease, because it's about being craveless, right? So the problem becomes, you're this. Very easy to renounce, but then there's this that you would much rather have. And so for a beginner, you're gonna go outward grasping. It's like, look at that dude, fuck that guy. You know, jealousy, hatred, delusion, separation, moving very, very far away from any peaceful meditative state. And so now being craveless, now meditating on death, I might just lay down and die. You know, that can actually help you, right? It can help this bad spot. But eventually you should be able to actually solve the suffering and bring forth pleasantness. And so in between here, as you close your eyes, or maybe you remain with your eyes open, then there should be some kind of transition. And then zoom, you know, right? That, yeah? Maybe just a glimpse at first. So, you know, my camera going out of focus kind of helps us. And then it's like, okay, but I want to be on the beach, right? So it's like outward grasping, and forget about this guy. Think about this guy in a shitty, stinky Thai forest monastery with a bunch of sweaty monks, you know, and it's very, you know, it's that season where the insects is making all the noise, you can't get in peace, you know. But that's like, I would like to be on a nice beach. Okay, so if you go directly here, then you're outward grasping, right? It's like, I want to be on the beach. But if you got this, you know, you can start seeing it, and the colors get stronger, and then you can go into it. Then you're at the beach, right? And it's like, yeah, well, you're basically talking about dreams. No, I'm not talking about dreams. I'm talking about control, right? See, dreams, the problem with dreams, they are unskillful, they're on a budget, you have a time limit, their time is like shrunken, and when you return, you lose the memory of time spent there, and you lose the feeling of significance that made it happy. So you're happy in the dream, you come back, it's like the happiness has been deleted, right? So 3 Xing components, you know, pure realm, the realm that is true because it acknowledges that experience comes from the via control and union between, you know, and so think about the middle here as basically focus and the ability to shape, right? You know, you can do all the absorptions you want, but you need to be able to let go and go into it. Otherwise, it's just fantasy. It must be pleasant, or else you haven't solved the assignment. You know, this is the kind of thinking that you need. So here, maybe there's something that you already got going, like nature, forest park. Think about places. Kopatropa Beach, you know, Kopatropa Beach, that's a nice place. Then you step into the void, because that's what you have to become to let go of the body. And then that void must remember the desired, you know, the desired way of being me, the desired place, and the significant other. And getting railing in control from that can be very kind of tricky, but that is also part of the assignment, and at least in these scriptures. But you're not working with scriptures, you're working with the practice. Reading a bunch of suttas will get you nothing. One more thing to remember, okay? Not all absorptions exist. Some of them you have to put together. So here there's supposed to be another sphero called Doth, but Doth does not exist. It's a result of unconditioned from here, understanding and wisdom from here, and beauty. And these come together, all come together. So, for example, think about rainbow body. You cannot absorb rainbow body. It doesn't exist. Unless you know where your body is, and you can kind of see the colors behind your eyes, because you know colors, and you kind of know where your body is located, and then all of a sudden there's a little color, But you need all those absorptions to get together to form light that you can see as your body, even if you're blindfolded. So it's not just one absorption. You need multiple absorptions working together, and then it's like, oh, now I'm getting a rainbow body. So remember that your consciousness is on a daily circadian rhythm cycle. So you got to know how to do it when you're in Raja, when you're in Tamas, and when you're in Sattva, which is it's basically your energy throughout the day. Because basically, people say that you should meditate for a whole week, 1.5 weeks, and maybe somehow magically nirvana will appear. But when you die, you might just have one breath, or just if you're underwater, just one inhale. So you better get fast. If you're the name of the game is to be fast. Stop this magical thinking about if I do something long enough it will happen, because this stuff that you see right here needs to happen in under 1 second. And then I'd say you're safe. You're safe if it happens in 1 second. And of course, from understanding that, you do realize it must be like a new kind of sense, almost like a new body part, an extension to your mind. It cannot be something that you have to sit for the longest amount of time. It's something that remains with you. So that's also a component.